We're here with Heath Mireles. He's 33 years old. He's Resource Development Manager for the northern region of Continental Resources. Welcome.
Thank you.
Why did you pick the oil and gas industry?
Well, I grew up in a small rural community, and really there were two industries. There was farming and the natural gas industry. And so I worked on a farm growing up and then made the jump to oil and gas when I went to college. And so I had always been interested. My uncle worked in the natural gas industry. And so I'd always seen it as a full of wild characters and boom and bust, and just thought that that's something I really wanted to be a part of when I grew up.
How do you think that's helped you in this industry?
Well, farming's very practical. You get to see literally the fruits of your labor in a short cycle and multiple seasons a year. And so drilling wells is a little bit the same way, in that we apply what we know and we do the very best we can on the front end, and we get to see what happens in production. We get to judge the value of the well in production. And then we take those learnings and we apply it to the next well, just like farmers do on a seasonal cycle with their crops. And so I think that appeals to me, that quick feedback. I don't have to wait years and years and years to find out if it was a good decision or a bad decision. Typically it's just the next well, and you get that immediate feedback, and I really like that.
Tell us more about the principles of Oz, how you deployed it and how you've seen success.
Yep. So the four principles that I really take from the Oz Principle book is see it, own it, solve it, do it. And so really it's all about accountability. And I think that is a byproduct of my upbringing. It wasn't enough just to say, hey, there's a problem. When you're working on a farm, you're then expected to solve it and be accountable for it. And so to me, that's just a natural progression in work and in my work life now. Is if there's something I see that I think needs to be fixed or could be made better, I'm usually pretty anxious to go try and tackle it and solve it and own it. And trying to drive accountability in an organization is something I have a passion for, helping to mentor young engineers to think like that and to really identify problems and get out there and solve them.